Listen here. The 2019 Academy Award nominations suck. There were more snubs than there were surprises this year, and that is never a good thing. In this video, I'm going to be making my Oscars winner predictions. I'm going to be predicting who's going to win all 24 categories. Now, another problem, well, I guess it's not really... Boy! This whole award show is a problem. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Last year was so easy to predict just about every single award because every movie won the same award at every single award show. I got 21 out of the 24 categories correct last year. I'd be surprised if I got 10 right this year because the awards have been all over the place. So yeah, I'm going to be making my Oscars winners predictions. Who thought it was a good idea to build a recording studio next to train station? But yes, I'm going to be making my Oscars winners predictions as well as just saying who I want to win in every category. Okay, let's start with supporting actor. Okay, Mahershala Ali in Green Book, Adam Driver, Black Klansman, Sam Elliott, Star is Born, Richard E. Grant, Can You Ever Forgive Me, and Sam Rockwell in Vice. Okay, obviously this one is really easy. Mahershala Ali is going to win for Green Book. I want Richard E. Grant to win for Can You Ever Forgive Me, but Mahershala is obviously going to take his second Oscar home this year. Don't get me wrong, I love his performance in it, but I'm a sucker for Can You Ever Forgive Me, and I liked it just a bit more than Green Book, so I obviously want Richard E. Grant to win. I think Mahershala's performance in Green Book is better than his in Moonlight. I'm not... So what I'm saying is I'm not going to be mad that he's going to win. I would like him to win. Honestly, I'd be fine with any one of these winning except for Sam Rockwell, but Mahershala is easily going to take it. Now, supporting actress is a little difficult. Amy Adams in Vice, Marina Di Tavira in Roma, Regina King in Beale Street, and Emma Stone and Rachel Weisz in The Favorite. Now, this one has been pretty difficult. From the get-go, I easily would have said that Regina King was the for sure front-runner to win. But then she didn't get nominated for the SAG or the BAFTA. She did win the Golden Globe and the Critics' Choice, though. But not being nominated for the SAG or the BAFTA is pretty big. I still think she's going to win, though. Her performance is great, and we could possibly have Rachel Weisz win because a couple years ago, Mark Rylance only won the BAFTA and then went on to win the Oscar, and Rachel Weisz just won the BAFTA yesterday. So she could possibly be that close second spot, but I still think Regina King is going to win. I would be fine if any of the 5 won, but I do think Regina King is going to win. Okay, animated film. I'd be fine if any of these 5 won. I personally want Isle of Dogs to win because it was not only was it my favorite animated film of last year, it was my favorite film of last year. So obviously I want Isle of Dogs to win, but obviously Spider-Verse is going to win. And I'm not going to be mad that Spider-Verse wins because it deserves it. It's phenomenal and such an innovative animated film. Okay, let's get into some of these technical categories. Cinematography. Yeah, this is when I'm going to start into some of these technical categories. This is when I'm going to start to get a little triggered because, you know, where was First Man? This whole award show. Cinematography. First Man should have been nominated. Cinematography, obviously, Roma is going to win. Deservedly so. It has amazing cinematography. I want Roma to win, but I want First Man to be nominated. Never Look Away? What is that? First Man should be in there. Look, I'm sure Never Look Away is good. Has good cinematography. I'm going to watch it, I think, next week or in 2 weeks. But Cold War... I mean, I heard it was good, but does it really have great cinematography? I mean, it has the same framing as Samurai Cop. Should it really be in there? First Man should be in there, but Roma's going to win, and I want Roma to win. Boy, if you don't get... Foreign language film, Roma's going to win, obviously. You don't have to worry about any of the other ones. Roma's going to win. Now, for sound editing, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, A Quiet Place, and Roma. Someone in my comments said, Roma for sound? Obviously, he didn't see it in the theater. Yeah, you're right, I didn't, because it's on Netflix. So yeah, sorry that I didn't see Roma for sound. I'm glad I got the nomination, but that's not what I noticed when I watched Roma. Now, I want either First Man or A Quiet Place to win. I do think First Man is going to win. And if it doesn't, I'm going to be like, if it doesn't win anything, I'm going to be pissed. Because it snubbed it for two of its front runners. And so yeah, it needs to win something. For sound mixing, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, First Man, Roma, and A Star Is Born. Now see, I do think A Star Is Born is going to win because the music films tend to go towards sound mixing. First Man still could win. And I'd be fine with First Man or A Star Is Born is winning, but I do think A Star Is Born is going to win. Now for production design, see, I'm giving myself 3 strikes. I'm just going to call it 3 strikes. I'm giving myself 3 strikes, and what that means is out of 3 categories, out of the whole award show, I'm going to vote for 2 that I think are going to win because it could be split either way. Now for production design, it's very split between Black Panther and The Favorite. Those 2 have won at the guilds. They've won at different award shows. First Man, Mary Poppins, Roma, they don't really stand a chance against these 2. I'd be fine if any of these won. Black Panther and The Favorite are the 2 frontrunners in this category. I'd be fine with either of them winning, but one of those 2 is going to win. So that's one of my 3 strikes. Now, makeup and hair, I want Vice to win, and Vice is going to win. I would have put Black Panther in there, but Border snuck in, whatever the hell that is.
Shut your bubblegum dumb looking ass.
Now, costume design, Buster Scruggs, Black Panther, The Favorite, Mary Poppins, and Mary Queen of Scots. I want Black Panther to win, and I think Black Panther's going to win. The Favorite could sneak in there, but I think Black Panther's going to win. Okay, now like the awards that no one sees at least. Live action short film, whatever these are pronounced. Now I'm just basing these off of simply on what they're about. Obviously, I haven't seen any of them. I just looked up the plot. So, Detainment, Motherskin, Marguerite. I do think Marguerite, if that is how it's pronounced, is going to win simply because of what it's about. I would like to see Detainment win because it was a very sad story about what that's about. Documentary feature, I would have told you many months ago that Won't You Be My Neighbor was going to win, but it didn't get nominated. So, and I haven't seen any of these 5. I heard Free Solo was amazing. It has a possibility of winning, but I think RBG is going to win. They also gave it a song nomination, and On the Basis of Sex came out, so Ruth Bader Ginsburg, I think RBG is going to win. Documentary short subject. This is going to be another one of my 2 ties. I'd be mad if one of them didn't win. Obviously, I didn't see these either, but I think it's either going to be between Black Sheep or Period, End of Sentence. Simply based on what they're about. I'm sure all 5 are amazing, but on its title alone, I want Period, End of Sentence to win, but I think either that or Black Sheep is going to win, and that's going to be my second strike. And for the live animated short film, I only saw Bao, and I think it's going to win because they're all over Pixar shorts. Now, the screenplay categories, I think, are amazing. Adapted screenplay, this is going to be my 3rd and final strike. I think it's either going to be between Black Klansman or Beale Street. I would be thrilled with any of these winning. I don't really have a preference. Maybe I would vote for Can You Ever Forgive Me? But yeah, I think either Black Klansman or Beale Street is going to win. Beale Street won the Critics' Choice, and this could be another year where they give Barry Jenkins again. It's a very great script. But since Spike Lee got like his handful of nominations after so many years, and there's no way Black Klansman is going to win directing or picture, and I think they're going to want to give Spike Lee an award, so that is why I also think Black Klansman is in contention. I would probably put Black Klansman just a slight edge over Beale Street, and it won the BAFTA, so yeah, I'm going to do those two. That was my third and final strike. And original screenplay is actually pretty difficult. I'd be fine with any of these winning. Not Vice. Actually, no, I lied. I think it's between The Favorite and Green Book. First Reformed slid in there, and I do think it actually has like a second or third place chance because it did win the Critics' Choice, so I'm obviously going to put that in contention. But it really is between The Favorite and Green Book, and in the end, I do think Green Book is going to win, and I want Green Book to win because I just really love that script, and it has its inaccuracies, of course, but it's still an amazing movie, and it's a great script, and their chemistry is amazing, so I want Green Book to win original screenplay. And I do think it's going to win. Now, into more of the technical categories. This is when it starts to get really annoying. Score. BlacKkKlansman, Black Panther, Beale Street, Isle of Dogs, and Mary Poppins Returns. Where is First Man? That was the front runner to win. Not only did it win the Golden Globe and the Critics' Choice and was nominated for everything else in the guilds, not nominated at the Academy Awards. I personally would have taken... I don't remember BlacKkKlansman's score. I would have taken that out. Mary Poppins Returns, I'm glad I got the song nomination, but as a score overall, put First Man in there. Oh my gosh, I want First Man to win. But with the nominees, I think Beale Street is going to win. It's a... You know, it sucks because it's such an amazing score, but there's not that much in it. But I do think Beale Street is going to win. If it's going to win anything, it's going to win score. And now song, this is a pretty easy category. I'm glad that what got nominated got nominated. I want All the Stars to win, but obviously when a cowboy trades a spur... Shallow's going to win, obviously.
A Star is Born.
Gaga and Bradley Cooper.
Now, visual effects. I wish this was easy to predict, but it's not. Why is it not easy? Why is it not easy to predict? Because at the Critics' Choice and the BAFTAs, Black Panther won visual effects. And when that happened, I was like, why the hell did Black Panther win visual effects at both of those ceremonies? It's ridiculous. There is a reason it wasn't nominated at the Visual Effects Society. I mean, it's ridiculous. I would be thrilled if any of these five won the Oscar. I want Infinity War to win, and I do think it's going to win. It won at the Visual Effects Society. And sure, the helmets are a little weird. They're a little bit off. But everything else, Thanos, the worlds, the powers, everything, I do think it's going to win, and I would like it to win. Ready Player One has like a good second place chance, but I do think Infinity War is going to take it. 2 Marvel films are going to win Oscars this year. Double whammy. Now this is the worst category out of the entire show. Film editing. BlacKkKlansman, Bohemian Rhapsody, Green Book, The Favorite, and Vice. Now, if you're asking me what I want to win, I want First Man, Roma, and A Star is Born to triple tie. Where the hell are their nominations? They were the three front runners in this category alone. And none of them showed up. I mean, this was me when I was watching the nominations for this category get announced. What the fuck is going on? I mean, this is just ridiculous. This whole year just sucks. There's more bad than there is good. Thanks, Academy. You suck this year. You're losing credibility. Come on. You want to build your audience, but you're failing at doing so. This category alone proves it. But with the ones nominated, see, this is a little hard to predict. Vice won the BAFTA. The Favorite won the Editing Guild for comedy, and Bohemian Rhapsody won the Editing Guild for drama. I liked most of the editing in Bohemian Rhapsody, and The Favorite has good editing. But I thought the editing in Vice helped with the comedic tone that it was going to. So I want Vice to win, and honestly, I do think that Vice is going to win. Now finally, the big four. Lead actor, Christian Bale, Bradley Cooper, Willem Dafoe, Rami Malek, and Viggo Mortensen. 2 days ago, I would have said that Christian Bale was going to win, without a doubt. But then Rami Malek won the SAG, and I was like, I still think Christian Bale's going to win. And then Rami won the BAFTA. And so I changed my mind, and I do think Rami Malek is going to go home with an Oscar in a couple weeks. I want Viggo Mortensen to win, but I do think Rami Malek is going to win. And I'm super happy for him. He was a great performance, brought Freddie Mercury to life. Despite how Bohemian Rhapsody is, Rami Malek gives a great performance and saves that movie from being bad. Lead actress. I want Toni Collette to win for Hereditary. But she didn't get nominated. I didn't like Yalitza's performance that much. Listen, I'm happy. I'm very happy for Yalitza. I'm very happy for her. But I didn't love her performance. I didn't see The Wife, but I do think Glenn Close is going to win. I heard she has a great performance. It's not her best performance, but this is her 7th nomination, and she hasn't won yet. So a lot of people are saying, oh, this is that one performance that the Academy is going to be like, we'll finally give you an Oscar. It's not your best work. They're going to Leo The Revenant this year with Glenn Close. I do think she's going to win. I would be thrilled if Olivia Colman, Lady Gaga, or Melissa McCarthy won. But I do think Lady Gaga is going to win. Best Director. I want Bradley to win!
Quit being a bitch!
But Bradley didn't get nominated, which was, I think, the most surprising snub, at least for me, out of the entire award ceremony. Spike Lee, Powell, Yorgos, no way. Adam McKay? Get him out of there! Are you serious? That's stupid. Original screenplay? Good. For directing Vice? No way. Spike Lee, Powell, Yorgos, I didn't see Cold War, but I saw the other two, and yeah, they were directed very well. No way in hell they're going to win. Alfonso is winning this, obviously. And, I mean, I would like him to win. He's a great director. It's not my favorite film of his by any means, but it's obviously directed very well, and there's no way he's not going to win. And finally, Best Picture, which I don't love, but Roma's going to win, obviously. We're finally going to have a foreign language film win Best Picture. I'm not going to be mad that Roma wins. I think it's a very good movie. Not nearly my favorite out of these. I want A Star is Born to win, because it just does everything that a Best Picture does. Green Book is my favorite out of the whole category, but I want A Star is Born to win because it deserves to win. Oh, but it's not original. It's done it 4 times. Whatever. A Star is Born deserves to win, and I want it to win. But Roma's going to win, obviously. So yeah, I just went on a 23-minute tangent because these nominations suck. Obviously, some are good, and I'm going to be happy on Oscar Sunday this year. But I'm also for some of the awards. But I'd be even happier if some just got nominated for certain things. But yeah, those were my Oscars winners predictions. And I guess we'll see how well I do on Oscar Sunday coming in 2 weeks. But yeah, thank you for watching. I talk about movies a lot. I'm going to school for it, so yeah, I might do reactions to the Oscars live. Who knows? I'll probably make a video about it. I review movies too, so some of those will be coming. I do make gaming videos with memes every now and then. But yeah, if you like the video, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to be posting more. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again.